Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to win the Legendary Challenge. At 2 wins you get 1,000 gold, 4 wins you get 3,000, 6 wins you get 5,000, 8 wins you get 10,000, 10 wins you get 20,000, and 12 wins you get a Legendary chest. And also, if you win the challenge, the chest that you get is really good. I got 2 legendaries from winning this challenge. So, here's the deck right here. It's Golem, Dark Prince, Minions, Elixir Collector, Arrows, Prince, Electro Wizard, and Poison. And so I'm going to be showing you some replays of my challenge. So here we're going to start. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to see which one I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with win number 6. Again, so this is my 6th battle that I played. So we're playing against a giant musketeer deck, one of the classic decks. And if guys, when you're playing this deck, if you have pump for your starting hand, play it right where I played it, or on the other, or a few tiles to the right, because you want to protect against miners. You also want to be cautious against your opponent's fireball, poison, and the log if you put it there, because it can still reach it. So he drops a giant at the back. I'm going to go with Dark Prince at the back, because I have really nothing to play. So my Dark Prince, he drops an Ice Spirit. It gets the Dark Prince, and the Dark Prince is just doing some damage to the giant. And he drops a Musketeer. I put a Prince, because I've got nothing. But the Prince successfully takes out the giant. And I'm going to drop another pump, because with this deck you need pumps if you're not in double elixir time. It's a really high elixir deck. That's like 4.6. He drops a mini P.E.K.K.A. I have absolutely nothing to counter with. So I drop a Golem to kite the mini P.E.K.K.A. and then I put minions to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. He drops his own minions and Musketeer. Thankfully, the Musketeer will take 2 shots to kill each of the minions. I was thinking about dropping Dark Prince there, but it wouldn't have taken much damage on him, because I didn't know what cards he had. And so I dropped a Dark Prince there and an Electro Wizard. I also dropped arrows to kill the Musketeer. So the Dark Prince still has full health. He's going to zap the Dark Prince and then put a mini P.E.K.K.A. there. That will successfully take it out. I'm going to go Prince there. Prince will charge, killing that. And then I'm going to go a Golem there. My first Golem of the game, because it's double elixir time, so I don't need any pumps for my Golem. And with this deck, the strategy, you just place a Golem and you spam every other troop and spell you have behind it. We have the Electro Wizard to stun the Inferno Towers, and it's also a really good support card. Then we have the Prince and Dark Prince for just damage. And we have the Golem for its just ability to just get past everything. So right now he's winning, but he has no chance. He knows he's dead. Right here. He has nothing to counter it. With this deck, you have amazing comebacks in this thing. The last battle of this video is the best comeback, in my opinion, the best comeback ever. Alright, so we're going to hop into the next replay. We're playing against a P.E.K.K.A. control deck. So I have pump right there. I'm just going to start off with the pump right in front of the King Tower like I always do. He's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. at the back. I don't think that was the best start move because I think he should have done either split the Goblin Gang, or he should have played a Battle Ram. But he comes up with a pretty strong push, and he counter pushes on the other side. I put arrows there because he almost kills my minions. It was good that I did, or else I would have taken tons of damage. So I successfully take his P.E.K.K.A. down, and I cycled around to another elixir collector, but he has a rocket, and so it's a better elixir trade for him. But you always want to place elixir collectors on the side, not closest to the tower that has taken the most damage, because you don't want your opponents to get any spell value at all. So I put a golem at the back because I have elixir collector, and I was thinking I can make this push, but he's a Goblin Gang. I put an Electro Wizard, and the zap takes it out pretty well. My Electro Wizard is doing pretty well against that. There's one Barbarian left. It's going to get like 4 hits on the tower. Or 2 hits on the tower, actually. Okay, the Golem's on the tower with the Dark Prince, too. And the Dark Prince is also splashing the P.E.K.K.A. and the tower. And this kid he puts a wow because he just got the game just changed so much. His tower is almost dead. And now this is good game right here. Poison and arrows. Okay. And he also had a witch in that deck for some reason. So we're going to hop straight into the next video. And the next replay. So next replay is against one of the better replays of this video, against Bogdan Red Company. He's playing a Golem deck with Golem control deck with Night Witch and Flying Machine. I did lose twice before this, so right now I'm like 8-2, or I'm 7-2 right now. Just keep that in mind. So he's going to start off with a Spear Goblin Hunt. I'm going to start off with an Elixir Collector like I always do. He has Poison, which is one of the better counters to Elixir Collector. It does more damage than Fireball, and you can hit the tower and the Elixir Collector together. So if the opponent has the Elixir Collector and you've got Poison, and you can afford to poison it, then you should probably poison it unless you're saving it for his like minion horde or something. I drop a Golem at the back because I've got really nothing else to do. And so I'm going to drop my Ewiz. Right now he is really, really stronger than I am because he has his Knight and Night Witch, which is spawning tons of bats to murder my Golem. And his Golem is still alive when it reaches the tower. And my tower's already down to 1706. 1600 now. That's my only option to poison. And it was actually a fairly good option because it will help kill the Night Witch and the bats that spawns. And the Golem Knights. But a well played because this kid is playing very well. I placed a pump there, but he can afford to poison it. So he does. So I just let his Spear Goblin Hunt kill it because I didn't really have any counters whatsoever to kill it. I just decided to drop a Golem at that side, even though it has more health, because the Spear Goblins will just stack up on my Golem, and then that can deal tons and tons and tons of damage. So I place a Prince, Dark Prince, Electro Wizard. This guy, I just stacked it all on him. And it's really good if your opponents place Golem because you can just stack up all your cards on the Golem and they'll just be a swarm and they won't be able to beat it. There's really no counters once a full push gets going. Except for maybe Rocket, but the Dark Rocket wouldn't kill the Golem or the Dark Prince. So I decided to drop a Prince on the other side. That was the thing to save the game, because I won because of that Prince. It took down the tower to 732. Then he drops a Flying Machine, Knight, and a Mega Minion. And that's doing, you can see it's doing tons of work to my tower, but it almost killed it, but I decided to drop the Electro Wizard, which saved the game, and my Golem punches the tower for the win. So that now I'm 8. I'd be 8-2 right now. So this is a deck against the Bowler Giant Graveyard deck. If there's one deck that will give you problem, if there's one card that will give you problem, it's a Bowler. Paired with the Tornado, Bowler is deadly. That's one of that Bowler Tornado deck actually beat me with this deck, so you're gonna have to watch out for the Bowlers. I start off with a Dark Prince there, because it wouldn't really be worth it to poison the Tombstone and the tower, because it won't do any, Tombstone can't do anything to me. So I'm going to poison it now because he drops a Musketeer right there. And so that actually kills the Musketeer because of the minions. The minions keep it in the poison. And it's also conveniently out of reach of the tower. So the Bowler kills that, but it was kind of a rushed graveyard play. It was a good play because he did get a lot of damage on my tower, and he killed my almost killed my Electro Wizard with his Bowler. So, and then I decide just to drop an Elixir Collector because they're really needed in this deck. If you don't have an Elixir Collector, it's almost impossible to win unless you have a really good counter push going. I drop a Minions because that Mega Minion will get 2 swings, which is like 400 damage on my tower. I dropped it over there so it would be harder for him to hit with I thought he had a poison with his graveyard, so it's harder for him to hit the Elixir Collector with the poison. So he's going with a Bowler right there. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to get ready for another giant push. So I drop a Golem, kind of to soak up the damage. Here's another Graveyard, which is a very well played Graveyard on him, because he just destroyed my tower. And this kid, I will say, he did play better than me. He just made one mistake that cost him the game. And it just goes to show you that if you make a mistake, you sometimes have to pay for it. I'll tell you where the mistake is. See if you can spot it and look in the comments down below. And comment in the comments down below. I'll tell you at the end of the battle. Comment Silva mistake is, and then put what you think the mistake is. My Golem is on the tower, and he has no option, so he puts a Graveyard there. And so that caused me to take his tower, and now I'm actually winning because I have damage on that other tower. So I'm going to decide to drop a Golem at the back or at the side of the tower just to make a last push of the day. He does that. I drop a poison there. It wasn't the best poison placement, but it certainly did the job because it destroyed everything. So right now he has a Bowler on my King Tower, ready to kill it. And so my Dark Prince are on his tower. All he needs is one zap on the King Tower. See it? Look, the rock just about hit my King Tower, and one zap plus the rock would have won. But I pulled it off, and that was my 9th win. So here's my 10th battle against a Battle Ram, 3 Musketeer, Bandit, and Night Witch deck. This deck was very strong. The most popular decks were the Golem deck, or Golem, 3 Musketeer, and Hug were the most popular win conditions in this challenge. In my opinion, Golem's the best because, well, I won the challenge with the Golem, but Let's see if you can. I bet you can win the challenge too. This deck's fairly easy to play. You just place down you can take some tower damage. You see how I took that tower damage, and I'm gonna still win. You can take tower damage and still pull off the win if you play it right. See, I placed that golem early because I have a full elixir pump, almost a full elixir pump, right there. And he decides he's gonna go with the 3 musketeers, as you can see up at the top. He drops his musketeers in the wrong spot, in my opinion. I put a poison there. Don't know why, but I did. I put a poison there. And they took out his goblin gang, so I guess that was good. So now I take his tower out, but mine's at 540, so he's not that much ahead. I'm not that much ahead right now. My prince is gonna get 1 charge shot, or it's gonna get 1 charge shot and 1 shot on the tower. So it takes the tower to 29, 28, 20. Okay, so I'm going to go. At this point, I was thinking, I have full elixir collector, so I'm going to go 3 crown right here. So I draw my golem at the back, hoping for a nice 3 crown push. And the it's almost double elixir, so that would be one of my last elixir collectors of the game, because you don't need them at all when you're in double elixir. So, the battle ram charges the tower. I let that take that tower out. I place an Eowyn behind it. He defends his push super, super well. But his 3 musketeers missed, and so right now he drops a bandit just to kind of defend. His musketeers kill my prince, but I have his tower down to 1509. The dark prince kills the 2 musketeers there. I drop minions to try to kill the Night Witch. He puts a battle ram that tanks for the Night Witch. It looks like it's game for me, but thankfully my cannon on the King Tower hit the Night Witch, and it killed it. It killed it, and then so I was able to arrows. So I have a prince and dark prince on the tower. He drops a battle ram that just instantly dies. He has nothing else to beat it. Then, the prince, he tries for his last attempt on the tower. That minion saved me right there, but my golem took the tower out. And that's for our 10th win. Our next battle is another 3 Musketeer deck, one of the more classic ones. And playing it is 3 Stallion from You Just Lost. The clan name is a lie, because I didn't lose, but this kid's a very good player. He goes with the pump. I would have gone with the pump too, but I don't have a pump in my hand, so I put a Dark Prince at the back. If you don't have a pump, you can play a Dark Prince at the back, because they're going to need a counter for it. And it's harder to counter because it does splash damage. Unlike if you dropped a prince at the back, that would be okay, but you would not be recommended to do that. Because the prince can easily be countered by, like, say, skeletons and an ice spirit and the help of the tower, but dark prince, no chance. So he tries to go for a counter push on the other side, which I defend. And my golem is going to take out that tower. But he almost destroyed my tower. The reason I did that, because he had a better thing than he got a lot of damage on my tower, but also he spent a ton of elixir defending my push, and I didn't spend that much. So right now I'm at an elixir advantage. He has more elixir than I do. But I'm one elixir bar ahead of him. So I have a lot of elixir advantage over him. So my Dark Prince gets a lot of damage on the King Tower. And I drop a poison because I don't like those elixir collectors. Because if you let an elixir collector pump up on you, almost always dead unless your opponent lets you your elixir collector pump up on them in the last match. So I made a bad mistake there. It was so bad because, well, I didn't really have anything to beat it. So it was well played by him. And so his ice golem tanks for the battle ram, which takes the tower. Then he has all of his muskets on that side. I decided to poison right there, so it would be much easier job for my Dark Prince, but he misses the miner to distract the Dark Prince, and the Dark Prince takes out all 3 musketeers with a positive elixir trade. Then he drops a minion horde. Right side, I drop my own minions, so I arrows that. And then the Dark Prince is going, the battle ram's going, and he defends this push pretty well, as well as he could almost. But sadly, for him, the Golemites and the poison take out the tower instead of the 3, and then the 3 musketeers will be useless in that thing. So this deck just really forces people to change their play style, so they can't really get their win conditions on you. And so here's the last match, and this is one of the best this is the best comeback that I've ever seen in the entire in all my life when playing Clash Royale. And so comment if you think what your opinions are on the battle. So I'm facing a name that I cannot read from the clan End Mill. And in case you are wondering, my name is The Giraffe. I'm from the clan We the Tacos. And if you're welcome to join that clan. Invite only, but you can request, and I accept almost everybody. So I decided to split my minions. He puts a knight at the back, and this part is devastation for me. He knows that I spent so much elixir. So he does Hog Rider, Bandit, Bats. I have 1 counter. I have to arrows him. Then I do a Dark Prince. The Bandit was locked on the Dark Prince, but then the Hog Rider pushed it forward, so it got 2 shots on the elixir collector, which is not good at all. So right now, before even 2 minutes, I'm losing 1-0. And with my elixir collector almost dead. So I decided to drop a golem right there. And he knows that it worked the first time, so he's like, okay, I'll hog push on the other side. So he hog push on the other side like he did, and the hug got like 2 or 3 shots on. Taking my tower down to, got 3 shots. Taking my tower down to low health. And so right now, I've dropped my E-Wiz. I'm like, come on, please distract it. He only has a level 6 Inferno tower, but it did a good job. But so he dropped his Bats and Bandit to distract. He gives the thumbs up. He knows. He's like, oh, I bet he has 11 wins and 2 losses also, which is exactly what I have. And he's like, oh yes, this is a pushover. And so he goes a Hog Knight on the other side. He takes my tower down very well. He defends on the other side also with an Ice Wizard. He sacrifices that. So my Prince got 2 shots on the tower. Or got 2 shots on the Hog Rider, and then it killed it. But now, if you can see, 50 seconds, I have a Golem down, and I'm losing 2-0. And so I'm thinking, oh no, I'm dead. Because I dropped, as you saw earlier, I dropped the good game down. So I just spam everything that I have as my last hope. And then he drops a Mega Knight. I don't know if you can see that, but he drops a Mega Knight on everything. It just dies so fast. I drop a Golem right there. I take 1 tower. 16 seconds left to go with 1 tower down. He's putting everything that he has. The Bandit just dies. And my Golem, Dark Prince, everything's coming in. For 3 seconds left, my Dark Prince makes the kill. And it was the one of the best replays that I've ever seen. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.